All right, peace, y'all. I think that it's important that we get into the nitty gritty about protein, all right? Because I don't think people really understand protein. Your body is made of protein, muscles, organs, enzymes, hormones, antibodies, neurotransmitters, all of that is protein. And protein is built from amino acids. Think of amino acids like letters. The protein is the word. So the amino acids make the protein. And then you put the protein together, it's your body. Your body is the book. There's 20 amino acids total that the body uses. 11 of them your body can manufacture on its own. These are called non-essential. It's called that because they're not important, because you don't need to eat them. The body already creates them. Your body's a factory. Now, 9 of them, they are important. The body cannot make. These are essential amino acids. You must consume them externally through food or through some kind of supplementation. No exceptions. You're not going to get it no other way, all right? All right, so now I'm going to take you on a journey, an odyssey, through all the amino acids that are essential. There's 9 of them. Y'all pay attention, take notes, take notes. Number 1, the Don Dada, the king of all amino acids for building muscle, is leucine. What leucine does is it triggers the mTOR pathways that signals your body to build muscle. And then number 2 is isoleucine, and that regulates blood sugar. It boosts energy and it supports hemoglobin production. Very, very, very important. 3 is valine, and that supports muscle growth, tissue repair, and it gives you additional energy. 4 is lysine, and you need this for calcium absorption, collagen production, and your immune system, also your hormone production. Next is methionine, so antioxidants, detoxification. This is very necessary for your tissue growth and tissue repair. Next is phenylalanine, and I'm laughing because I said it like 1,000 times before I can get it right. Phenylalanine, this is the precursor to tyrosine, which becomes dopamine, norepinephrine, epinephrine, your focus, your drive, your happiness, all of that. Then we have threonine, that's immune function, collagen, elastic in the skin, all the connective tissues, you need this. And then tryptophan, and that's another precursor to serotonin, that's mood regulation. Also melatonin, sleep, and this also supports your immune function. All right, last but not least is histidine. That is critical, very important for growth, repairing of your tissues, production of histamine, which is your immune system, and also maintaining the myelin sheath around your nerve cells. That's the protection around your nerves. Now, that sounds complicated. Do we really need all of that? Absolutely, yes, you do. You're not building muscle without it. You're gonna get sick without it. Your hormones are not gonna produce properly without it, right? Listen, your body builds protein like an assembly line. However, think of an assembly line, right? If one amino acid is missing, the entire process stops. So it's not building protein anymore, right? Think about building a car. You have the engine, you got the wheels, the frame, the doors, but you're missing the steering wheel. You feel me? It's the same thing. The car can't get built properly, right? All of those parts are just sitting there wasted. You don't have all the ingredients for the recipe, if that makes sense. Now, it is no different with your body. It is no different with amino acids. If you consume protein that has 8 out of 9 essential amino acids, your body just can't build complete proteins. The process stalls with the weakest link. Whatever is missing, that's when it stops, right? There's a term for this, and it's called limiting amino acid. And it's actually called stupid, if you ask me. It's really stupid because people are spending money on protein that's incomplete. Most proteins on the market, this is a fact, are incomplete because they're low on 1 or more amino acid. They might have it, but it's not enough. Okay, so grains are low in lysine, legumes are low in methionine, and nuts are low in lysine and threonine. Let's say if you're only eating rice, you are getting protein, but it is a limited protein because it has low lysine. Your body can only build as much protein as your lowest amino acid allows. You following me? Now, the rest of that, nothing happens. It gets converted into glucose. What happens when you're deficient? When you miss 1 or more essential amino acids consistently, you begin a process called muscle wasting or catabolism. Your body starts eating itself because it's missing amino acids. You also start to get sick. You're sickly. You get sick every day, right? Your immune system is weak and your hormones are out of balance. You might be moody, right? You might be crying or irritated or lashing out. All of these things will happen. Also, when you work out, you're gonna be sore, extra sore, and you're not gonna recover. in any kind of meaningful time. Your energy is going to be low. Your brain is going to be foggy. If you injure yourself or cut yourself, the wounds are not going to heal that fast. You're going to lose your hair. So there's a cascade of issues that can occur when you're lacking. Your body prioritizes survival functions. So it's going to pull amino acids from your muscles to keep your heart beating, to keep your brain functioning. This really happens. You lose gains just to stay alive. So this is why animal protein has, up until now, been the kings as far as having an advantage in protein. So animal proteins like meat, eggs, dairy, whey, complete proteins. It is what it is. They contain all 9 essential amino acids in the right ratios. And that alone is why whey, for instance, has been the gold standard. One source, complete profile, done, bomb. The problem with plant-based protein, let's get into this. Most plant-based proteins are incomplete. I'm talking about 90% of them, because you have a situation to where they're only sourcing their protein from one source, pea or rice, right, or hemp. You have to combine sources or fortify to get a complete profile. That's what we do, right? Most companies are not doing that, right? They just use one source and call it protein. And it technically is protein, but its protein is not going to benefit you. I'm telling you right now, it's protein that is incomplete. And I just explained what happens when you have an incomplete amino acid profile. Let's get into why Planta is different and why I call this the evolution of protein, period. Not just plant-based. We have transcended that. We blended multiple plant sources specifically to create a complete amino acid profile. Pea protein, rice protein, and we fortified it. So all 9 essential amino acids in its optimal ratios. Some people can just throw a bunch together, right? But the amounts are so low, you're not getting anything out of it. We engineered Planta to match animal protein 1-to-1 ratio. It is what it is. We are the guys. We the goats. We the champs, right? So this is what you get. You get leucine for optimal muscle protein synthesis. You get all BCAAs for recovery, all the branched chain amino acids. You get a complete amino spectrum for full body protein production. See, we do the nerdy stuff behind the scenes so y'all can enjoy the gains, right? So with Planta, there's literally no bottleneck in regards to the amino acid. This is the truth. I'm gonna break this down. You need all 9 amino acids to what? To build muscle, to recover from your training, to maintaining healthy metabolic functioning, to support your immune system, to produce hormones, including your neurotransmitters, to repair your tissues, and to just stay alive and be functional and feel good every day. If you miss even one, the whole system suffers. You're not optimized. So this is not optional, y'all. This is biology. You either get all 9 or you're attempting to build with incomplete materials. The incomplete materials produce incomplete results. And that right there, my friends, is why a complete amino acid profile matters. Because there's times that I'll say I'm talking about Planta and bragging about it having a complete amino acid profile. You don't even know what I'm talking about. So I wanted to take the time today to explain exactly what that means. That's why most plant proteins, I don't even know why y'all buying it. For real, they fail. Not only do they taste bad, you're not getting the gains that you're buying it for. This is why most plant proteins, they just fail you. You're spending money on something that tastes like shit, and you're not getting a complete amino acid profile. We are hater-proof in regards to protein. For those who wanted to reduce their animal protein intake, but not sacrifice the gains, we got you covered. All right, Planta, the Ambrosia Collective, you know how we do.